Okay. All right, so 14 is the superior vena cava. 17 is the inferior vena cava. All right, notice that both of these are blue, so that means that they're carrying deoxygenated blood. That deoxygenated blood is going to empty into the right atrium, right, and it's going to go through the tricuspid valve. Right. From the tricuspid valve, right, the blood is going to go into the ventricles. Right. The right ventricle will contract, and then the blood will go up to the pulmonary trunk. The valves are connected to the papillary muscle by these little heartstrings. They're called chordae tendineae. Right. So once the ventricles contract, or this right ventricle contracts, it goes through the aortic semilunar valve, pulmonary trunk, and then pulmonary arteries. And from the pulmonary arteries, it goes directly to the lungs. Right. Blood returns to the heart through the pulmonary veins. And notice that the veins are red, so they're carrying oxygenated blood. It will then empty into the left atrium. Right. From the left atrium, it goes through the bicuspid valve into the left ventricle. Left ventricle contracts, and then it goes up through the aortic semilunar valve, through the aorta trunk, and then to the rest of the body. Branching off the aorta, there are three main arteries. Number 11 is the brachiocephalic trunk, 12 is the left common carotid artery, and then 13 is the left subclavian artery. Now the heart is a muscle, so it also requires oxygen, so branching off the aorta is a right coronary artery and a left coronary artery. The left coronary artery will branch and give rise to the anterior interventricular artery. All right, and notice that right beside the artery there's a vein. So this one here is the anterior interventricular vein. All right. The second branch off the left coronary artery is the marginal artery, which is number 28. Circumflex artery, which goes all the way around. All right, once the blood gets to the heart, it receives oxygen, it picks up waste. That waste is going to return via venous system. So at the back of the heart, there's a coronary sinus, which is a widened blood vessel. So the deoxygenated blood empties into the coronary sinus and then returns to the right atrium of the heart.